Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is your boy Strictly. How you guys doing? Guys doing all right? That's good, that's good, that's good. Um, you remember that? Anybody that watched Friday, right? You remember that one scene Craig was talking to his mom and his sister was in the I think they was in the kitchen, right? And Craig was talking about I think the mom was like um Craig, I don't know why you want to chase after these fast ass girls. Now, Debbie, she the one, she got all her teeth. She's in school. And Craig was talking about, shoot, I want to get with her, but Dana don't want to hook me up. And the exchange that they had. And the mom was like, Craig, you know what your problem is? You ain't got no game. So to all my Laker fans out there, to all the Laker organization. Cheers. Cheers. Lakers. You know what your problem is? Y'all ain't got no game. Y'all ain't got no game. I mean, none. Nada. Zero. No game. Y'all ain't got no game. No game at all. I remember y'all traded Trez, Kuzma, KCP, a draft pick to the Wizards to get Westbrook. And I remember everybody was like, "Oh my gosh, this trade is good. Oh my gosh. Yes, yes, yes." Y'all didn't win a single game in the preseason. We all thought, it's preseason, you know what I'm saying? Y'all had a it's sad. Russell Westbrook had so many turnovers. He had so much turnovers. I thought LeBron was going bold. What up, scrub? You know what I'm saying? I thought LeBron was going bold. That's how much turnovers Westbrook got, Y'all sitting at a 27-33. And I predicted when y'all had Westbrook that it wasn't going to be a good fit. I was the one that said y'all should have got, instead of Lowry, and by the way, thank you everybody that Lowry's with us. We sitting at first place. Thank you. Anyways, I said y'all should have had DeRozan. Y'all should have had DeRozan. Y'all should have brought back Rondo. I still would have got Carmelo. Certain players I would get, like I would have brought back Rondo. I still would have got Melo. Brought back D Howard. Malik Monk. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. He is. Malik Monk. Stanley Johnson. Um, and several players. I'm not gonna name. Several players. Um, Beverly. But these players that I name out, it would be beneficial for the Lakers. I think the Lakers would have been in a better position, even when injuries starting to happen with LeBron and AD. Y'all had DeMar DeRozan. DeMar DeRozan would have still showed out, even though in the playoff, what I'm saying, he's, what I'm saying, I still think y'all would still be Would I still say title contention? Yeah, I think y'all would. I think y'all would. I think y'all would. That's just my opinion, but the fact that y'all fans and then Stephen Coon Smith, shout out to HD, that's Big Bro. Subscribe to his channel. Welcome to HD TV. Skip Racist Bayless, Shannon, Horsemouth Sharp, Rob, I wish I was white Parker, Chris, I don't know, I don't have a clue Broussard, Jason, I like going to every buffet in America, Whitlock, a lot of y'all, not just the fans, a lot of y'all analysts out there and fanboys that said y'all was going to make things happen. And guess what? Y'all did make things happen. With a 27-33, y'all did make sitting at ninth place. I'm being honest. My predicted score is 37 wins and 45 losses. Y'all not gonna make the playoff this year. Y'all not. Y'all got so much turmoil, it's not even funny. And my girl, you know what I'm saying, she upset. Y'all wanna know who it is? Hey, Jeannie. What up, girl? Jeannie and Strictly. And Los Angeles Lakers organization. What it do, Jeannie? What it do? She upset, allegedly, at LeBron and them because of the direction that they in. Well, here's the thing, though. I'm not saying LeBron is trash. I'm not. Everybody has a different opinion on LeBron. I'm not saying he's trash. I'm not saying he's the worst basketball player of all time. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you damn right, scrub. And guess what? Here's a toast to you, man. Damn right. I'm not saying LeBron is the worst basketball player that ever played on the court. I'm not saying LeBron is, trash all the way. I'm not saying that. But have you guys realized there's a pattern with LeBron? How teams already been set for this man to help this man win a championship, right? And 1 year, you know what I'm saying, 1 or 2 years they will click, you know what I'm saying, and good things will happen. And then the following years, he makes these bonehead decisions, because he don't have common sense and don't think. And the teams that he had, they are destroyed. They fell from grace. You feel me? Let's go back to, when they traded for AD. In all honesty, if you want to get rid of Brandon Ingram, Kuzma, and Lonzo, and John Hart, out of all them players, let's be honest, and I know some of you guys gonna go off my neck, and it is what it is. Out of all of them players, I would have kept Lonzo. I would have kept Lonzo because Lonzo is a combo guard. Lonzo is, defensive wise, Lonzo is good. He's not great. He's good on the defensive side. You know what I'm saying? I would have kept him. You know what I'm saying? If I had a choice to get another one, keep another one, Brandon Ingram. You know what I'm saying? But you traded all of them in a bunch of draft picks for AD. Common sense. I would have waited for AD to become a free agent, sign his ass, instead of just trading all of them guys to get AD. I would have at least waited till he's a free agent. I would have did that. Because if he did, you would have been in a way better position now. Because there would have been no Westbrook trade talk, no Marc Gasol, I think I would have had Trez come in some way. All these saying, all these bonehead decisions now that we see, if y'all would have had gotten AD during free agency, y'all would have been in a way better position. But like I said, the pattern that LeBron James have 1 or 2 years with a team that that they would click, and then later on they would fell from grace because he makes bonehead, non-common sense decisions. You looking at this, you know what I'm saying? By Brooklyn trading James Harden, we looking at the end of the Big Three era, which is going to go back to 2. You know what I'm saying? But let's get on the Lakers. Jeanie Buss is pissed off. I think the organization's pissed off. You trying to fire Rob Pelinka. My thing is, Rob Pelinka was picked by Kobe to be the general manager. Now, we all know allegedly Kobe turned down the general manager position because, Kobe don't want that spotlight. Jeanie and Magic came to Kobe personally, and Kobe allegedly turned it down. It was like, get Rob. We all know Kobe was running the Lakers. I don't care what nobody said. Kobe was running the Lakers. Kobe was more, he ran the Lakers, but he was more like an adversary. You know what I'm saying? He was, and rest in power to the GOAT. Rest in power to the GOAT. But there's been reports saying should Jeanie Buss trade LeBron James like her dad did with Shaq? And let me touch on that subject. First off, there were 2 different scenarios. First, the reason why Shaq got traded from the Lakers was because of age. You know what I'm saying? It was because of age. Shaq was getting older. You know what I'm saying? They want to move on from Shaq. Why pay Shaq all that money and you keep getting hurt? You know what I'm saying? And plus, him and Kobe was going at it. They were going at it. But, they went with Kobe because Kobe, they want to build a team around Kobe. They can't build a team around an aging Shaq. That doesn't make sense. Why build a team around an aging Shaq where you got Kobe who is young, who is young and ready to go, who's proven himself. So that's the reason why Shaq got traded. LeBron's case is completely different. They want to trade LeBron allegedly because of the fact that this team is doo-doo on a stick. You know what I'm saying? And, it's sad. Y'all want to fire Frank Vogel. Y'all shouldn't even never got Frank Vogel in the first place. My pick, Mark Jackson. Because Mark Jackson going to put belief in these players. Mark Jackson was my pick to become head coach for the Lakers. Allegedly Kobe wanted Jason Kidd. That's smart as well because LeBron would still have his antics, but Jason Kidd would teach his players how to watch film. These coaches nowadays don't have these players be more disciplined, self-control, be more disciplined physically and mentally. Mentally is important than physically. You got all the physical gifts in the world, but if you're not mentally sharp, Jason Kidd, the last one. Mark Jackson, I think Mark Jackson and Jason Kidd, I think they will complement each other. Both coaches establish themselves. Both are basketball IQ. They intelligently smart. But Frank Vogel was never a great coach. He was never a good coach. He was a coach. He was a garbage coach, but he had talent around him that made him look good. You know what I'm saying? That's like in football, you can have a garbage quarterback, but if you surround him with amazing talent, that will make that quarterback look good. Mac Jones. Roethlisberger. You know, um, the Lakers got blown out by Pelicans. The Pelicans recently got CJ McCollum. That's a great move. Him and Damian Lillard was not going to mesh well. Because Dame was all about Dame. Dame was all about Dame. If I was the Trailblazers, I would start from scratch. You know what I'm saying? I would trade Dame. I can't trade Dame to the 76ers because they got James Harden. I'll trade him to the Lakers or somebody else, but that's another video. So what's the next move for the Lakers now? Just get a 37-45, record. I think when I say start from scratch, I mean I give it one last hoorah. I'll trade. It's hard, Rumor has it this is Carmelo's last season. I'll at least bring back Carmelo for one more season. I'll keep Malik Monk. D Howard, I'll keep him. The rest of the niggas, I'll keep Stanley Johnson. I think Stanley Johnson has one more year left on his contract. I'll keep Stanley Johnson. The Lakers, I heard there's rumor, and shout out to Kareem. The Kareem Report, subscribe to his channel. I think he talked about how the Lakers are reportedly trying to get De'Aaron Fox. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know if that's true. But at this point, you might as well, start the future. Anthony Davis, he's fragile. He's fragile. I'll ship his ass on a slave ship. I'll ship his ass. One of the teams that are reportedly trying to get him is my team, Miami Heat. And they want us to trade away Jimmy Butler, Duncan Robinson, a couple of draft picks for this man. And to me, I don't want that. I don't want that bullshit over here because we don't want softness over here. We don't. But in the Lakers getting Jimmy Butler, that'll be a plus because LeBron leaving. That'll be a plus. So why not? If I was LeBron, I would retire. You had to run. You had to run. I would retire. All this I'm playing with Bronny, that shit is dead. I will retire. Because right now you're trying to pass Kareem. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to pass Kareem, and you know it. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. But at the end of the day, you got to look at the facts over stats. The fact is, my brother, you should have retired 6 years ago. The same year as Kobe, you should have retired. But no. So, Lakers, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got a big decision to make. Frank Vogel, he's gone. I already know he's gone. I think David Fisdale is going to be head coach, either him or Phil Handy. I think one of those guys, one of those brothers will be a great fit at head coaching. But the Lakers got some explaining to do, man. They got some explaining to do. They got some moves to make. I think the Lakers, what they doing is, listen there, man. We gave you everything you had. And by the way, I'm gonna get on that. Lakers, y'all 2020 championships. First off, that shit was a bubble. That shit was fake. That shit don't count. It don't count. So I don't want to hear that bullshit. Oh, we won a championship back in 2020. That's bullshit. Now, do I believe that if COVID didn't happen, would y'all still win a championship? 9 out of 10, I say yeah. But I don't count that bubble shit. Oh, well, we beat your team, Miami. It's a fucking bubble championship. Oh, you just saying it because in Miami won. Even if we won, that should still be a bubble championship. You know, but I'm outside looking in. I've been called a Laker fan because, oh my gosh, you always talk about the Lakers. The reason why I talk about the Lakers because that's what everybody's talking about, the fucking Lakers, because y'all making all these moves and y'all being promoted. My team don't get promoted, but we balling out. We actually play team basketball. We actually have discipline. We actually have a coach that was under the wing of Pat Riley. We got a leader, a true leader, Jimmy Butler. Got all these talents, except for we got Duncan Robinson and a couple guys that are bums, but that's another day, another story. So don't be shocked if my prediction score is 37-45. Don't be shocked because it's bound to happen. Don't be shocked if the Lakers make some moves, make huge moves, because I think the organization, I think what they're going to do is they're going to take the matters in their own hands and be like, you know what, LeBron, I don't care if you be satisfied or not. This is a team that we're going to get. I would not be surprised, if they pick certain players that LeBron would not be satisfied. I would not be surprised. I wouldn't, because it's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. And I agree with certain people. Kobe did not have the power like LeBron James do. And you got to realize it's politics, man. It's politics, man. It's politics, because Kobe didn't ask for much. All Kobe wanted to do was win the right way. All he wanted to do was win. Oh, well, he almost left the Lakers. Yeah, he almost left the fucking Lakers because the Lakers didn't give him no fucking second person, that can help him out. Oh, well, Kobe's a fraud. Kobe's not no damn fraud. Oh, LeBron better than Kobe. And and you said LeBron is better than Kobe. That's like saying Kodak is better than Jay-Z. Or Eminem is better than Tupac. Oh, well, Phil Jackson. Yeah, Phil Jackson talks shit about Kobe. First off, Kobe is an alpha. Phil Jackson is an alpha, but Kobe knows what he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? Oh, well, who gives a fuck? Kobe's a GOAT. Rest in power to that brother. He's the GOAT in my book. Oh, you just saying that because you a fanboy. Nah. Because I didn't like Kobe. I grew up watching LeBron. Last time I checked, born in 98, my era was the 2000s. I grew up in the 2000s. So I seen. So I grew up as LeBron. But I didn't like Kobe. But I could tell Kobe wanted to win. I could recognize real. And let's get into to that. Real recognize real. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Vanessa. You still, coping with, you still grieving. Shout out to you, my sister. Much prayers for your mental health, mental state. Shout out to everybody out there, you know what I'm saying? That's, you know, that's out there watching my videos. Shout out to the real ones that supported me. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that's real. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to your brother. I will be coming out with a StreamYard. I didn't forget. I will be coming out with a StreamYard. Cash App will be included. But yeah, man, expect major moves from me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Anyways, this your boy Strictly. I'm out. Peace.